In one corner of the city stood a massive structure of steel. Its name was Gen X Automation. Inside this factory, the world's most advanced robots and artificial intelligence machines were created. There were no loud mechanical noises here, only an eerie silence guarded by strict security. For the last 10 days, the heart of the factory, the gigantic Titanic machine known as Bamra, had been completely shut down. Every single day, the company was losing millions. The country's best engineers had exhausted themselves. Renowned foreign experts had failed as well. Yet the enormous iron beast refused to move even an inch. The owner of the factory, Aryan Chowdhury, was a name that ruled both business and power. But today, he was barely recognizable: messy hair, bloodshot eyes, and uncontrollable rage. He slammed his fist on the meeting room table and shouted,
10 days. 10 whole days my entire project has been shut down. Am I paying you to decorate my office walls with your faces?
Sir, we replaced the sensors, rechecked the software, even tested the entire motherboard. Everything is fine, yet the machine won't start. It feels as if some invisible force is holding it back. Furious, Aryan stormed out of the building. As he reached the gate, his eyes fell upon a teenage boy no older than 14 or 15. His name was Neil. Dust covered his old shirt, and a worn jute bag lay beside him. Sitting by the roadside, polishing people's shoes, Neil stared intensely at the factory's large glass window. As if he could see through the walls and into the lifeless machine. As Aryan walked past, Neil suddenly spoke.
Sir, the machine didn't stop on its own. Someone stopped it.
Aryan froze for a moment. Then he laughed dismissively. Polish shoes, boy. Don't interfere in adult matters. But Neil didn't back down. Calmly, he said, Sir, the problem isn't where everyone is looking. It's where your expensive scanners can't reach. Give me 5 minutes, I'll wake it up. The guards and employees burst into laughter. Crazy kid. A street beggar wants to be an engineer now. But something about Neil's strange confidence stayed with Aryan. Without saying a word, he went back inside. Who was this boy? How did he know so much about the machine? Neil's life, though seemingly ordinary, hid a tragic and mysterious past. He lived with his grandfather in a broken-down garage in a slum. His mother had died long ago. About his father, Neil only knew one thing: he was a great man, but for them, he was as good as dead. Neil's grandfather was once a legendary mechanic. At night, he taught Neil how to feel the heartbeat of an engine. Machines aren't just iron, he used to say. They speak. If you listen with your heart, they'll tell you where it hurts. Broken metal scraps, old generators, and grease-covered bolts were Neil's toys. He had no degree, no certificate, but he could feel machines. The next morning, inside the factory, the deafening alarm rang again. The system was on the verge of crashing. At the same time, Aryan Chowdhury rushed desperately toward the main gate. He saw that Neil was sitting there again, just like the previous day. Aryan said firmly, "Come inside. If you can fix it, I'll give you whatever you want. But if anything goes wrong, I'll hand you over to the police." Neil stood up. There was no fear in his eyes. Inside the factory they entered the factory. To watch the next part, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and stay tuned.